Hey, Nikki Brown here. No matter where you are and no matter what part of the world you are in, I hope that you are having a good day. So, I have a question. There was a young lady who created a video saying that women don't listen to men, basically. That's not all she said, but that was the basis of the gist of the video. So, I in turn um, created a post saying, because I created a relationship group some years ago. And I said, well, I feel like I've created this group for people to talk, but nobody wants to talk. So one of the guys responded by saying that he feels like um, nobody wants to talk because guys feel like I'm going to debate um, and not listen, right? So I basically had a follow-up question because over the years I've had male friends, platonic male friends, who call me specifically to ask me for advice because they feel that I do listen, right? So I asked a follow-up question to get clarification and to try to understand, what is being said, right? And so he basically said, um, I give up, and ended the conversation. So my question is it not okay to ask a person for clarification or to confirm what a person means so that you understand and so that you can carry on the conversation? Is this just supposed to be one of those things like a parent, just do what I say and just be quiet and don't say anything else? Help me understand, because I really don't understand. And then I was accused of being angry, and I'm not. Like, that doesn't even make sense. And, it's funny because on social media, if you read it with a mean tone, then that's the perception in your mind, because that doesn't mean that the person said it with an attitude, and it doesn't mean that the person intended for it to be out of anger or with an attitude. So I'm really just trying to understand, because my goal is to help us to communicate better. And I feel like if we don't talk about the things that we have going on openly and honestly, how can we fix them? And if you have someone who you ask them a question and they just shut down and don't want to answer the question, again, how are we resolving anything? And then we talk indirectly and we're condescending instead of talking directly to one another and saying, this is what I think, or this is how I feel. I don't understand what's wrong with saying what you actually think or how you actually feel. And I don't understand what's wrong with someone asking a question to have a better understanding. Help me understand. That's all I'm trying to do, so that, if I am the one who's doing something incorrectly, help me to understand so that I can do better. But by shutting down and not answering the question, I really don't understand how we can get anywhere. We collectively already have enough issues. So if I'm and then he said, because I said that I provided this group to have a better understanding, that I was making it about me, when in my mind I'm just explaining what I'm attempting to do, right? It's not about me. For me, it's about us. It's about the collective and us getting along and doing better so that we can have better relationships with other people. There are some people who are communicators, and we need that communication. We need to ask questions. Just because someone's asking a question does not mean that they're trying to argue. One has nothing to do with the other. I don't understand why it's not okay to ask a follow-up question. So help me understand. I appreciate your feedback, and as always, love y'all. Later. Mwah.